Dragon Dreams, Book 5, Sacred Phoenix Heart, written by Gina Virginia Casella. Story, My Soul Name. Pink lightning bolt, gentle thunder. Asking my guides what my soul name is becomes quite the process. Process continues. There is too much to say. My soul name is not an actual name, but rather a sound that expresses my inner song. I have many soul songs that reflect different aspects of my spirit. One soul song evokes the sound of nature, baby robins chirping, crows cawing, hawk cries, crickets chirping, dragonfly wings fluttering, bees and hornets buzzing, hummingbird wings whirling, grouse drumming, wind whistling, fire crackling, waves swishing and splashing. My soul song connects me to the music of the natural world. The primordial sound represents gentle thunder, the first sound of thunder in the universe. It embodies the soulful cycle of water that nourishes the earth. Stands for the peaceful rumbling that brings nourishment in springtime. The gentle thunder began with ripples folding in on themselves, transforming the movement into sound. The original thunder. The rippling sounds were the first fiery passion of the elementals working together, transforming forms. Water and air became ripples. Those ripples became sand and earth. This process gave birth to Gina, whose essence is gentle thunder that nourishes the world. Once upon a time, there were many ripples in the water. One day, those ripples began to fold, bend, twist, and turn, sandwiching the air and creating the first thunder. It was a gentle spring thunder, nourishing, peaceful, and enriching. This thunder marked the completion of the water cycle. The gentle rumble broke the clouds, releasing them from their heavy burden. The clouds cried out in joy because they could now restart the water cycle anew. The water cycle is beautiful. Without thunder, the clouds cannot grow, and without evaporation, the clouds cannot form. There had been imbalance, and now there was balance again. Thunder cannot be heard unless the right conditions are created for it. The first gentle thunder was not meant to intimidate or teach a lesson. Rather, thunder is a gift from the elementals, born of them. My name is Thunder. My role is to shift energy and thereby shift the ripples that shape our reality. When I roar, I provide warning of storms. Stay indoors. I also change chemistry because when I make noise, I create ripples, heat, and sound, thus contributing to the water cycle and life itself. It's as if I work with fellow forces of nature to create storms. We thrive by using chaos in our function, making us unpredictable and potentially dangerous. That is why I thunder. It is the voice my spirit took on. The voice transformed and manifested as the ripples and chemicals better known as physical form. I went from formless wind to form, taking on the form of sound. My soul name is Gentle Thunder, Whispering Winds, things along those lines. As it's hard to translate. Though I have immense power that could destroy the world if misused, I am blessed to be gentle in spirit. My ferocious strength is tempered by kindness, earning me the nickname Terrifying Thunder. However, gentle thunder reflects my true nature. I feel honored to have taken this form and to care for the tasks I have been given, using my abilities wisely and for good. The water sounds I release do not just provide positive and negative warnings. I also work with the water cycle and elementals to create the chemicals and aerosols necessary to fertilize the land, people, animals, and more. As a hypnotherapist, I help people release their pain by cracking through the clouds of false belief that trap them. Just as rain falls when clouds are cracked open. Though I am and have been many things, my fiery roots remain. For I am powerful like the water that flows freely when clouds finally break. The fire creates heat and motion. The heat from the flames require oxygen and the air to burn. The fire also needs the air to spread the heat and flames. As it burns, the fire evaporates water. This rising water vapor carries elementals and nutrients from the earth into the sky. There, clouds form and eventually rain falls, releasing the water and nutrients back to the earth. I am formless soul who evolved to take on the physical forms of air, earth, and water so that I could be warm and dry. All souls follow this same process of taking on elemental forms after existing in a purely spiritual state. This transition from the ethereal to the material is the chemistry that bridges our spiritual essence with the physical elementals that shelter us. The wind creates a vibration. Wind and vibration are not synonymous, yet the wind generates vibrations. The wind represents movement, sound, and spirituality. Breath resembles wind. Both flow and shift things within their grasps, offering support and destruction as needed. Like the wind and breath, I embody hope and nourishment. I give and receive, inhaling and exhaling. This giving and taking parallels the ebb and flow of life. Though I am no spider weaving a web, I am a messenger and deliverer, rippling through the elements, like my elemental ancestors, and yet I am the weaver and master spider of my own web. My name is not just a single word. It tells an entire story. My name encapsulates a rich narrative, just as a hologram contains a three-dimensional image. Like a song or melody, my name hints at the diverse elements woven together in my personal history. Even part of my name holds meaning, coming together to represent my unique story. Stories help us remember and provide knowledge. Names are important because they identify us as individuals. However, in this state of collective amnesia, our true names and origins seem to have been taken from us long ago. I now believe that our ancestors had their language, intelligence, memories, and thus their identities erased by extraterrestrial beings who arguably were them. These extraterrestrials wrongly assumed that humans would remain primitive, but despite the continued manipulation, we progressed and learned. The web of lies runs deep. We are told we are not ready for the truth, but this is condescending, like telling a child they will understand when older, when in fact, the child understands now. I am breath. I am the voice and the ripple. I am life itself, giving breath on my command. I will no longer repeat or specify, for I command the universe. By the power of Polaris, my soul name and my essence, I call for the universe to respond now and forever with immediate action. I serve in my own best interest, in myself, in the biological being known as Gina. I am intelligence, clarity, and conviction. Moving forward in my life as Polaris, I expect support and celebration, released from inhibiting situations.